Hello, I'm Abby Polium, and I'm here to introduce you to the great Neil Armstrong, known as the first man to set foot on the moon. He was born on August 5th, 1930, and he's had a love for aeronautical engineering since then. So, tell us, before starting your career at NASA, where did you start your career?
Well, I first started off in the Navy, where I completed combat missions during the Korean War. After my service, I went on to learn aeronautical engineering at Purdue University.
After joining NASA, how did you create a new light of worldwide inspiration?
I believe I impacted the world by doing the impossible. I traveled to the moon, I collected samples and pictures, and made it home safely. I created a dream for myself and for the world, a reality.
Tell us, how did you create a new path of engineering on your trip to the moon?
New engineering was created and used throughout the whole entire process of the moon landing. And after I retired from NASA, I went on to teach aeronautical engineering at the University of Cincinnati.
And lastly, how did you impact the world's mindset of outer space?
I made the world question itself. If a man could go to the moon, what else could they do? Could they go to other planets? Could there be life on other planets? The possibilities are endless.
Hi, I'm Maya Pierce, and today I'm here with Nicholas Copernicus. Tell me about yourself, Nicholas.
Hello, Ms. Pierce. Some important things that I have done include writing a book called The Sketchup Hypothesis, where I proved that the sun was the center of the universe, not the earth.
Wow, that's amazing. What else have you done?
Well, I'm very proud of myself because I created a model of the universe that was actually more valid than anybody else's models, and it was accepted by many people.
That's inspiring. Did you learn anything about the Earth?
I actually did discover that the earth rotated and it did not stay in a standstill position.
That's very cool. You made an impact on the world.
I mean, I don't think he did that much.
Oh, care to explain your thoughts?
In Copernicus's book, he explained that the sun was the center of the universe. It would be different if he kept these views to himself because they were false, but he shared it to many unknowing people.
That seems kind of selfish. Even I heard that the book was tainted with. Andreas Osiander supervised the printing and publication of this book. Before it was printed, he added the ad lectorium and to explain his own beliefs, but it contradicted Copernicus's claims and left readers confused.
Not only was the book tainted with, but he even used information that wasn't his. Many people who read the book were furious with the information that was unrelated to his main arguments, such as information on gravity and other astronomers, without giving credit.
What do you think about Neil Armstrong? He seems to have a strong opinion on you.
Well, Neil did do some pretty amazing things like go to the moon, but he had no right to say that my accomplishments were wrong. For all the different experiments and tests I did at that time, I had little technology to do so. So for what I did, the technology that I had to do so was very valid, and everything seemed valid.
With such little technology, everything you said makes sense.
Even with the little tainted information from the book, it was still widely used and known to be like the best source of information for that subject.
That's so true. Without it, they could have stayed into space.
Let's talk about how Armstrong almost killed many unarmed Korean soldiers.
That is absurd. How could he do such a thing?
And also, many people believe that your landing on the moon was not even true. During this time, the space race was going on, so therefore you could just be like falsely saying that you did just to make the people happy.
What do you have to say about that, Neil?
Well, in the case of killing the Koreans, I say that is false. I was flying the planes. I never harmed or killed any unarmed Koreans while my time in the Navy. And for the moon landing, we had spent many hours learning how to get there, get back, and spending even more hours on the moon, collecting samples and photographs. We've only been to the moon once. If we faked it, why wouldn't we fake it again?